What's good, guys? I'm Michael, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Fitness Gear Pro Full Rack. Now, this is currently going to run you around $450 and is rated to hold up to 600 pounds. And this is the first feature that I'm going to go into because a lot of full racks are going to be upwards of $1,000, especially if you want a top-of-the-line version. However, you can find a few for $450 or in that range, but they're not going to be rated to hold as much weight. And if you plan on progressing in the gym and getting a lot stronger, you're going to have to buy a new full rack sooner if you don't buy one that's going to be able to hold as much weight. If you have a Dick's Sporting Goods retailer near you, chances are they're going to have a on-the-floor model for you to see in person, and I think this is very valuable, especially when you're making an expensive purchase such as a full rack, to see it in person first, because you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about, and you're going to be able to possibly find another concern that you may have that I haven't mentioned in this video. So they have 28 levels of adjustability for these J-cups and these spotter arms. The spotter arms are there to protect you just in case you fail a repetition, and the J-cups are where you're going to rack that barbell after you're done with your set. 28 levels of adjustability is just enough, and it's pretty standard across most full racks. Now, the full rack does have a steel construction, so you know that it's going to be durable, and it has a fair coat of paint on it as well, so it's going to prevent from oxidizing and rusting as quickly. I personally haven't experienced any rusting, but it's also worth mentioning that it's in my basement in a controlled environment. Now, a unique feature that I think they included were the weightlifting plates on the side. However, I do find them a little bit obnoxious as they do take up quite a bit of space, so you have the option of connecting them or not connecting them. Another unique feature that they integrated into this full rack is this ladder system for pull-ups. Now, you're going to be able to do wide pull-ups, chin-ups, and even neutral grip pull-ups. So this is going to be a great feature that you're not going to think is going to mean anything, but if you're trying to get into a tight space, this is going to help you out. It's also worth mentioning that this thing as a full piece is going to weigh around 230 pounds, and I'm also going to post the dimensions as well. Now, since this thing is so compact as a unit, you're going to want to watch your head as you're doing pull-ups, as it may hit the outer side of the upper frame. Another unique feature that I found is that they have this thick pull-up bar in the front. And I don't exactly know what its purpose was intended to be, but I use it as a pull-up bar as it really does test your forearm strength. Also, another thing that I found pestering and something that I didn't know at first sight that most of you won't notice at first sight unless you actually start using it first, is that it has this rubbery material on these J-cups and these spotter arms, as most things do. However, this isn't very durable, and you're going to find that if you have a barbell that has a moderate to aggressive knurling, it's going to wear down this material a lot quicker, and when you don't have this padding and this cushioning, it's going to deteriorate the quality of your squat rack and your bar, and in return, decrease its lifetime. And these J-cups aren't going to be readily available for you to find, as their dimensions 4x4 aren't used by many companies. So that's something worth mentioning, but I'm sure you could probably find a replacement like another piece of rubber or even a piece of foam if it comes down to that. Another con is that if you are looking to do exercises such as incline bench or inverted row, you may have some problems with the range at which you're allowed to place the bench. So the bottom lower piece is at an awkward height where you're not going to exactly be able to push a bench underneath it or even pick up the bench and put it over top of it. So it's at a really awkward height, and that's the only really main complaint that I have that I really dislike about this. But like I said, it's only a few exercises. You can work around it just by unracking the weight behind you first. Overall, I'm going to give this purchase an 8.5 out of 10. It's affordable, it's compact, it's versatile, and it's rated to hold up to 600 pounds. So I think this is absolutely a great buy if you're not squatting around 600 pounds and you don't have a ton of money to blow. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, as it really does let me know that you like the content I'm putting out there. Also, be sure to comment your thoughts down below, as I do read every single comment and reply to almost all of them. Also, subscribe if you haven't already, as I upload 1 to 2 times a week. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, have a great day. See you next time. Are just going to get their chin above that bar, right? And then you're going to see the people who have more developed backs that are going to bring that whole chest to the bar.